Japan, officially, the Sun State of Japan, from ni meaning sun, hun meaning source or origin, is an island country located in East Asia at the crossroads between the Pacific Ocean, the Sea of Japan and the East China Sea off the eastern coasts of North Korea, South Korea and the Republic of China. Popular and southern coasts of the Kuril Islands, Sakhalin Island, the northeastern coast of Taiwan and the southeastern coast of the Russian Far East. The Chinese called it the land of the rising sun, because it was located in the easternmost part of the inhabited world at that time. Japan consists of several islands, about 14,215 islands, 4 of which are considered the most important and largest of all, and they are in succession, from south to north: Kyushu, Shikoku, Honshu, Hokkaido. After the adoption of the Constitution in 1947, Japan's system of government was transformed into a constitutional monarchy with an emperor and an elected parliament. Japan consists of 47 prefectures. These prefectures can be divided on the basis of geographical and historical background into 8 regions: Hokkaido, Tohoku, Kanto, Chubu, Kinki, Chugoku, Shikoku, and Kyushu Okinawa. Each region has its own dialect, customs, and traditional heritage. For example, the Kanto region, which includes Tokyo, and the Kansai region, which includes Osaka, differ greatly in everything from the taste of the food to the type of traditional performing arts, and people enjoy experiencing the difference and comparing the two. Japan has a population of 128 million people. Mountainous regions occupy more than 70% of Japan's land, and major cities are concentrated in the remaining plains, which make up less than 30% of the area. The cities with a population of more than 1 million people are Sapporo in Hokkaido, Sendai in the Tohoku region, Kawasaki, Saitama, Tokyo, and Yokohama in the Kanto region, Nagoya in the Chubu region, Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe in the Kinki region, Hiroshima in the Chugoku region, and the city of Fukuoka in the Kyushu region. The capital, Tokyo, is the most important city in Japan. Other cities act as political, economic, and cultural hubs in their regions. Japan's area is 378,000 square kilometers, equivalent to 1/6 of the area of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and 1/3 of the area of Egypt. Its area is 1.5 times larger than the area of Britain and is approximately equal to the area of Germany. Mountains occupy approximately 3/4 of the area, and plains and valleys cover the rest. Japan consists of a long chain of islands, with the distance between its northernmost and southernmost points reaching 3,000 kilometers. And the main islands are Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, Kyushu. Japan is surrounded by seas rich in warm and cold currents, making it rich in fish wealth. Most of Japan is located in the northern temperate zone and has wet monsoon weather. It is blown by southeastern winds from the Pacific Ocean during the summer, and northwesterly winds from the Eurasian continent in the winter. Japan is characterized by 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Perhaps the 2 most beautiful sights in Japan are the view of the blooming of sakura cherry blossoms in the spring, and the bright colors of red, orange, and yellow of the autumn leaves. The Japanese enjoy these features that show the changing seasons, and follow their latest developments in dedicated weather reports that show on maps the locations of their peak spread. The 2 regions located in the far north and far south are characterized by a wide difference in climate between them. For example, in March, it is possible to choose between enjoying sunbathing in the south or skiing in the north. Japan often suffers from serious natural disasters such as typhoons, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. Although these disasters can claim the lives of many, as happened in the Great Hanshin Awaji earthquake in January 1995 and the Niigata-Uchicho earthquake in October 2004, the Japanese have been working hard for several years to reduce their devastating effects. Japan uses the latest technologies to design earthquake-resistant buildings and track storm paths with the utmost precision. Economically, Japan is one of the most advanced countries in the world, and it is the second largest country that has obtained patents after the United States. Japanese brands such as Toyota, Sony, Fujifilm, and Panasonic are world famous. Manufacturing is one of the pillars of Japan's economic strength, but even so, Japan has few natural resources. Therefore, one of the methods followed by Japanese companies is to import raw materials and transform them into products that are sold locally or exported. Rice is the main agricultural product in Japan, and most of the rice consumed in Japan is domestically produced. Because Japan has little agricultural land compared to its population density, it is unable to grow sufficient amounts of wheat, soybeans, or other major agricultural crops needed to feed all of its people. In fact, Japan ranks low among industrialized countries when it comes to food self-sufficiency, which means that it has to import large quantities of its food from abroad. However, Japan has enormous marine resources. Fish is an important part of the Japanese diet, and the Japanese fishing industry is very active. The transportation system in Japan is one of the most developed systems. Road and railway networks cover almost every part of the country, and there are also very extensive sea and air transportation services. Bullet trains, called Shinkansen or bullet trains, move at very high speeds, reaching speeds of between 250 and 300 km per hour. The Shinkansen train line network will be